Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and this is a new kind of video that I have never done before, but it is a big game in the Premier League. It is like champions versus runners-up from last year, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this video. This is could be the start of a new series that I start to do every weekend for the big games all over Europe. So yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna, in this video I am gonna make a combined starting 11 between Arsenal and Manchester City, and we're gonna see how many of you agree with that and how many of you are get pissed off. So let's get right into it. In terms of a goalkeeper, I know this is gonna be a controversial and a lot of people are gonna disagree with me, but I am going for David Raya in a goal. I think I think he's better than all the goalkeepers that Manchester City have. He is consistently performing better. He's consistently improving. Raya from 2 years ago to Raya now, I think he's a world-class goalkeeper at the moment. The saves that he made against Villa a couple of weeks ago and then against Atalanta in midweek, I think he was really good, and I really don't think any of the City goalkeepers come close to Raya at the moment. So that is why I've gone with goalkeeper David Raya as my goalkeeper. When it comes to defense, and now it gets a bit tricky. Right back, I think it was quite an easy decision. I love Ben White. I think he's a really great player, but I'm going for Kyle Walker. I think the stats speak for himself. He has been a great servant for Manchester City. He has won everything. He's really great going forward, great coming back as well, and the longevity for him. He has played for a long time and he's always been so consistent. So I think he takes that right back spot. I love Ben White, I'll be very honest with you. Like, I think he's a really great player. I think probably he's the second best right back in the league. I don't see anybody else coming close to him. It might be a controversial opinion, but I don't think anybody else can come close to Kyle Walker apart from Ben White. But as I said, he's number 2, so I am going to go for Kyle Walker. Now left back, I'm keeping the centre backs for later on. Left back, like, it was a bit a bit tricky because Arsenal don't really have a proper left back. Tierney is not there. Then you have Zinchenko is injured. Tomiyasu is injured. Timber sometimes plays there. KVO sometimes plays there. Calafiori has played there as well. But we don't really have a consistent left back, and Manchester City have a consistent left back in Guardiola. So I have gone with Guardiola at the left back position. I think he just goes in because of playing there for so long at City as compared to all the other players that I have mentioned and who are available to play this weekend, and that is why I think Guardiola would be my left back. So we have right back and left back for Manchester City, and then in the centre back position I am going for the best CB pairing in Europe at the moment. It's Gabriel, it's William Saliba. Like, I don't think there is even a question. I don't think you can pick one and replace another one. It is not gonna work like that, and I think that is why I'm going for these two. There was a shot for John Stones. I could have easily put him in the team, but as I said, I prefer a centre back pairing over just putting one player from this team and another player from that team. I prefer a centre back pairing because a lot of the times so what's one player is lacking, the other partner covers up for it. So it's like plus it's the mental thing between the two center backs, that they know each other very good, so it really helps your team. So that is why I've gone for these two. My formation is 4-2-3-1. So now my two holding midfielders, of course, it's quite easily, it's I'm going for Rodri from Manchester City, and it's Declan Rice from Arsenal. Like, it's basically 200 million pounds right there in the middle of park for me. Rodri is gonna be at that holding midfield, is gonna sit there and he's gonna stop everything that comes towards my defense. Like, he's the best midfielder in that position. He's the most defensive midfielder. Like, there's nobody better than him. I saw this video about where Zinchenko says that Partey was better than Rodri. Now, I'm an Arsenal fan, but I still think like that was a horrendous take, to be very honest with you. I love Partey. I think he's a really good footballer, but I think after injuries he has lost his pace and he has not been able to reach the heights that a lot of us thought he would. Yeah, a couple of years ago, if you would have asked me, I would have said like it is a very close competition, but right now Rodri is miles ahead. And then of course Declan Rice, like, there is no question about it. He has to be there. You need a player like him. He can the way he plays, he would be he's everywhere on the pitch. I still remember like in the midweek in the Champions League game against Atalanta, we had like this corner and everybody was at, and he made that run, the midfield run from behind, and he was the one who made the last ditch tackle that scored the Atalanta player from taking a shot. So like he's there making those defensive runs, and then you see him going ahead and making those late runs in the box and scoring those goals like the ones he scored against Manchester United last year as well. So like those two in my midfield. And of course number 10, we are going for players who are are gonna start, so it's quite simple. There's no debate. Kevin De Bruyne, like I don't really need to say anything about him. Like a generational talent. That guy is a great player, and as I said, nobody in Arsenal team is fit at the moment. If Odegaard had been fit, there could have been a bit of debate, but I still think De Bruyne wins it, and he takes that number 10 spots. Going into the winger areas, on left wing again, Martinelli has not been able to perform for Arsenal, so is the situation with Trossard. When he starts, he's not really able to perform to that level. He usually comes in as a super sub, and he rescues us from some dangerous situation. He has scored some important goals as a sub, but whenever he has started, he has not really been able to perform. So yeah, this one goes to Manchester City. I'm going for Phil Foden. There's a question that he's gonna be on the wing, but I think with the way that I am going with my team, he can only play on the left hand side. Again, a great player for Manchester City, a great player for England. I think as I said, like there's nobody else in the league. In the league there are other players, but I think in this team I don't think anybody can take that left wing position. On the right, of course, the star boy Bukayo Saka, one of the best players in the Premier League, one of the best players that England have currently. I think he is the best right winger in the country at the moment, and he is consistently performing. A big game player. He already has like if I'm not wrong, 4 goals and 4 assists in the season. I said in my preview for the Arsenal Spurs game that everybody would be looking towards Saka, and he delivered with that assist. Again, this game, again, every Arsenal fans hopes would be on Saka, because we don't have like other players are not really performing. It's gonna be Saka. Everybody's hopes are tied towards Saka, so let's hope he is able to go ahead and deliver for Arsenal. He's my right winger, and of course, like the striker, there's no question, it's Erling Haaland. Like 9 goals already. Like, what is this guy? This guy, people, we jokingly say that he's not a human, he's a machine, he's a robot. I think he's gone past the level of robots as well. He's something else completely. 9 goals, the way he moves, the way he it's effortless. It doesn't even look like he's trying, and he scores those goals for fun. Already 2 hat-tricks as well. So yeah, that is it. This is my team. This is my combined 11 for Arsenal and Manchester City. Let me know in the comment section, do you guys agree with it, or do you think I have messed up completely? Do you think I was more biased towards Arsenal, or do you think it was a fair opinion? Let me know in the comment section below. And who makes your combined 11 between Arsenal and Manchester City? Let me know in the comment section below as well. Until then, like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 300 subscribers before the month of September, and it's a big task. Like 90+ subscribers, 8 days to go, so it's a big task, but let's hope we are able to achieve it. Until next time, bye bye.